Time to glam up this terracotta pot. Just need some fabric scraps, some Mod Podge and the pot of course. First job is to make a pattern piece for the fabric you're going to cut out to layer on top of the pot. To do this, I just marked sort of the top and the bottom of the pot, created a straight line, and then used that as my start and end point. And you just roll the pot across the paper, cut it out, and you have this crescent shape that will become your pattern piece. You need to add about 1 inch around the top and the bottom. Place it on your fabric. If you're using fabric like this that has lots of elements to it, think about your pattern placement. So I'm using that yellow fish as a feature, and then it's time to start gluing. I worked my way around the pot doing bit by bit. The good thing about using cotton fabric is as you place it down, it has a bit of give, so you've just got to sort of stretch it out a little bit and make sure you get any bubbles out. Just work your way around. It doesn't take too long. It's actually quite soothing. I really enjoyed this part of it. And then I folded under the raw edge. You don't really need to do that. The good thing about Mod Podge is it does dry clear, so you don't need to worry about if you've got big bits of it all over the place. You won't see it at the end. Then I just popped it on top of a spray can so I could do the bottom of it. At this point, I left it to dry for about half an hour, and then I came back once it was relatively dry. Then you can see I've just cut into that bit around the top, just so that when I fold it in, it doesn't end up with as many bumps. You don't really need to do this. The first one I didn't do this. The second one I did, and I think it worked better. I just gave it some extra layer over the top. If you're putting soil straight into these pots, this is where the waterproof Mod Podge is really great. And here they are. You can use them for plants. You could put all sorts of things in pots, whatever you use your pots for, but definitely an easy way to glam up a terracotta pot.